Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. We are the Hebrew Israelites coming out another week to prophesy the downfall of this modern day Babylon, man, which is our job and which we're instructed to do. Matter of fact, let's start with that. Give me a second edge of the 15th chapter, start at 1. You know, because that's the job of a prophet, man. It's not really our say-so. You know, once we heard it, once we became illuminated, this is what it was. Okay, also, give me that in Hebrews 10 and 32. Whatever one verse. Yeah, go ahead.
Khan, this is 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy."
Yeah, the words of prophecy, which we're out here to just teach and speak it unto you, and prophecy in the Bible. Right, not any other book. Yes, other books like we have, like the Timbuktu or the Bible Dictionary and things of that nature, just to back up the main book that we teach and that we preach out of. Right, but it's prophecies in the scriptures, and a prophet has to tell you what's to come. Like the brother said in the car, you know, where there's no vision, the people perish. Right, so we're here to tell the so-called black man, so-called Native American man, and so-called Latino man and woman what it is and what's to come. Okay, and understanding that this place, which is prison, right, like the brother said Thursday, we're not going to be here forever, man. All right, we're actually going to be delivered out of this place. Understand how this place was set up. All right, it was set up on the backs of our ancestors, so therefore we'll never be able to fully enjoy this place. And if you had any care for your people, why would you enjoy this place? Seeing what had happened for it to get established. Let's not forget the origins of America, man. Okay, we'll start back from the top.
Khan, this is 2nd Esdras 15 and 1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord."
So the Lord put the words of prophecy in our mouth. So scriptures say what? Whether they hear, whether they forbear, right? Whether you show your incredulity or not, it's fine, right? Let's get that Romans 3 and 3 real quick. Any brother grab that? You know? Because it's our job to teach and preach this word, man. Whether you believe it, whether you don't believe it. It's a lot of people that didn't believe in the time of Noah during that first destruction, or before that first destruction. Right, you got that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, huh?
It's Romans 3 and 3. For what if some did not believe?
See, what if some did not believe? It's a question. Go ahead.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar.
Exactly.
As it
No, keep going.
as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Exactly. Now look, the truth is in the scriptures, man.
Right.
And that's why we're obligated. It's our job to bring it out. Who got that? Hebrews 10 and 32.
Bring it on.
This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 32. And it reads, it says,
Well, start at 31. Huh?
God, it says, "It is a fearful thing." This is verse 31. It says, "It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power."
Yeah, you dealing with a power that knows everything about you, that created you, that knows what your deepest, darkest secrets is, that knows what you're scared of, right? That's the fearful thing to fall into a being like that, to you know, because there's nothing impossible with the Lord.
Right. Yep.
You know, go ahead.
It says, "But call to remembrance the former days, in which, after ye were illuminated, ye endured a great fight of affliction."
Yeah, being illuminated, right? Being that we got this truth, we got this understanding, this knowledge, this wisdom, right? We in a world of darkness, man. The only light in the world is this truth. And that's why we're out here to teach it and preach it and hold that light upon the mountain, man. Right? And really, we're not here for everybody. We're here for the elect and the 1/3, man. You know, hoping that we are part of one of those numbers. You know, go ahead.
It says, verse 33, it says, "Partly, whilst ye were made a gazing stock, both by reproaches and afflictions, and partly, whilst ye became companions of them that were so used."
Yeah, so you be made a gazing stock. You don't go through. Hey, I'm just right. You don't go through certain different things in this thing, man. This is in Sirach, the 2nd chapter. It says, you know, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, man. You know, you're gonna go through a lot of shit, man. Ups and downs, right? You're gonna be called different names, whether it be by people that you don't know or people that you do know. Right? Go ahead.
It says, verse 34, "For ye had compassion of me and my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods.
Yeah, we had compassion of the Lord, man. Hold me Colossians the 3rd chapter. We had compassion of the Lord and took joyfully the spoiling of our goods, whether that was family, whether that was a woman that you was dealing with, whether it was job opportunities, right? Which is a real true trial of your faith. Okay, go ahead.
It says, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and an enduring substance.
Yeah, knowing that in heaven we have a better and enduring substance, something that can't be taken away from us.
Right.
Right, whether it's by a nigga or whether it's by an Edomite or whether it's by another heathen. Right? Go ahead.
God, it says,
because you got enemies all around you, man.
Yep.
You know, just because somebody else is so-called black, that don't make them your family, man.
Right.
That could be the most evilest nigga you ever ran across, man.
That's right.
You don't have the same value. Somebody told me that the other day. They was like, bro, you can't expect people to have the same values that you have.
Right.
Just because they look like you.
Right.
You know? You can't, they want to raise, some people want to raise on moral and principle, on morality. Some niggas was raised to be niggas, man.
That's right, man.
That's facts.
Right? Some of these niggas, go ahead.
I was just going to say, that's what this society produced. You know? That was it.
Yeah. You know, some of these niggas raised to rob, steal, be serial adulterers, conspire against you. Right? Some niggas was made to be infiltrators. Right? That's what it is, man. But us as, you know, so-called black people or so-called native or so-called Latino, right, we'll see another counterpart and think that, oh, friend, or family. No. If they're not in the truth, it's the enemy, whether if y'all share the same blood or not.
That's right.
And that's how you got to view it. But scripture say, do be at peace with all men, but just for protection, understand what the fuck you're dealing with.
Yep.
Because it says what? Be wise as serpents, as harmless as doves. Being wise as serpents is staying away from the enemy, man. Marking the enemy and staying away from it.
Yep.
Knowledge is to know, wisdom is to apply it.
Yep.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Hey, because like having substance in this world, man, that's why our kingdom is going to be greater. It's going to be so much better than this existence that we have to suffer through right now. Because having substance in this world makes you a target, man. Not only from people that look like you, you know, but from our enemies, you know, these other nations, and primarily Jake, you know, because Jacob be the first one, you know, they show fully that evil eye that they have towards their brother, man. And if you have substance, then that makes them envious. That makes you envious to them, and then they're gonna want to come after you.
Hey, wisdom is knowing that, man.
Yeah.
Wisdom is knowing that your brother's gonna have an evil eye towards you. That's wisdom. So you gotta move and apply that. You know, okay, I know how these niggas is. I don't get ashamed when I, you know, lock the door. I see a nigga outside. Oh, let me lock the door.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, you got to.
Yeah.
Shit,
You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me lock the door. My woman be tripping. She be like, oh, because he's black. You motherfucking
yes,
right.
You damn
Yeah.
right. Yes.
You
Nigga.
motherfucking right. Hey, man. Hey, look, man. Hey, sometimes stereotypes will get your ass home safely, man.
I got a piece of
Go ahead.
This Proverbs 27:12. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Just backing up what the brother was saying, if you see it's a bunch of niggas outside, don't go outside. If it's a bunch of niggas on the block, don't go that way, man.
Gas station.
Niggas were really exactly what Esau make them out to be, man. Matter of fact, they're worse. Like Hillary Clinton said, they super predators, man. Niggas are gremlins, goblins, and demons. You don't believe it? Listen to a rap song, man. You know, they glorify wickedness and evil. Scriptures say that these surpass the wicked. Niggas are more wicked than Esau, man. At least you know what to expect from an Edomite. Jake, you kind of want to feel bad. You kind of like see where he's coming from. You resonate with him through the spirit. But he's more wicked than he a goddamn two-timing nigga, man.
Yeah.
And he knows it. See, Jake is wicked is wise on the left-hand side too. You can't forget, because of Jake, a wicked nigga get close to you knowing how you feel about your people. Right? He gonna let us in because he on this black movement type thing and woo, and that's when we go in and we gonna set him up and woo. That's how niggas do.
And that's called a sympathy play, man.
Yep.
where they use your sympathy towards your people to their advantage, man.
God.
But I got a scripture for the brother. The brother said that you niggers, when you talk about niggers, that means you northern tribe too, man.
Yeah.
That's the so-called Mexicans and you Native Americans.
That's right.
You call the classification of niggers or fucking sons of Belial, like you call them, or worthless. This is 2 Ezra 5:8. There should be confusion also in many places. The fire shall be all sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places. Here's the point right here. And mentions women shall bring forth monsters.
Yep.
Now, I'm gonna get that definition for the word monsters. It says a person so wicked as to appear horrible, one unnaturally wicked or mischievous, or a parasite is called a monster, man. So that just exposes the wickedness of you, Jake, man. That's why 2/3 of our people are numbered to the sword, man. And they're set for destruction. But because you were the same niggers that wanted the death. They want the blood of Yahweh Shah in your hands, man.
That's right.
You were those same wicked ass niggers that killed the prophets, man.
That's right.
You were those same wicked ass niggers that rebelled against the Lord and wanted to follow the gods of the other nation, man.
That's right.
So ultimately, you are wicked, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
I got a precept. This Isaiah 1:4. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers. Like going into what the brother was saying, you niggas were born for wickedness, man.
Yeah.
They have forsaken Yahweh Bashim Shah. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward, right? Because our people are fully set, like it said in Ecclesiastes. Because it's a matter of fact, I'm gonna get that, man. It's like this is Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Right.
Niggas ain't gonna change because they feel like they can get away with it. And in this society, in this society, you can, man. You know, you look at certain parts of the country, you can steal, but if you don't steal above a certain amount, then you get away with it. You know, they bail you out, you get free bail, and you back on the streets, man.
Right.
You know, they put it in rap songs and they glorify murder, adultery, you know, all types of evil, man. And then they glorify it by putting a nigga with money and chains, you know, a bunch of shiny things, because that's what the niggas like, man. Niggas love shiny things, man. A nice car, a fucking whore. And now every nigga is fully encouraged to do evil, thinking that he gonna get a reward for it, man.
Right.
You in the spirit of an Edomite, you know.
There's more on that, bro.
It's one more.
Go ahead. If you
Though
like.
a sinner do an evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High.
The scripture says it's a marvel if a wicked man doesn't get punished, basically.
That's right.
Right? But just because, like they say in the world, just because it don't happen on your time, that don't mean it's not going to happen on time.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead.
Which fear before him, but it shall not be well with the wicked.
Yeah.
Neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he fears not the Most High.
I got this real quick. This is Proverbs. Proverbs 28:22. It says, "He that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye."
Hey, some of the most wickedest niggas you'll ever meet is ones that hunger for money.
Yeah.
Right? And I know niggas that'll kill their mama for the insurance money.
Yeah.
You know, it's niggas that did. There was a dude who got caught doing that, and he was celebrating and blew half of the money. Right? On bitches and clubbing and making it seem like he was bigger than what he was. But what you niggas don't realize is that when that shit died down and you sitting there by yourself, you come to realization of what the fuck you did.
Yeah.
And a lot of dudes can't live with themselves when they make them type of choices,
Right.
and them type of mistakes. You know,
Absolutely. It says, "He that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye, and considereth not that poverty shall come upon him." Just like you said, bro. I'm gonna get this in the NLT real quick. It says, "Greedy people try to get rich quick, but don't realize they're headed for poverty, man." You know, because you only gonna be up for a minute until you're able to hit that next lick, bro. And then, hey, what are you doing that whole time? Hey, you're tempting the Lord, man. You running up in people's houses. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bank.
You think that shit gonna work out in your favor every single fucking time, man? You think you gonna get away with it every time? No, somebody gonna be prepared, man.
That's right.
You know, somebody gonna be ready and prepared for those type of situations, man. And you gonna find yourself on the floor leaking, bro.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what Jake don't realize. So that spirit of hasting to be rich, that spirit of greed, you know, trying to get money, you know, and basically all of that, it turns its attention towards your own people, man, because a lot of times you rob the people that you're around, man.
That's right.
You know, you try to go after people that you're closest to. And that's why Jake is always trying to do that wicked shit against his own people.
And that's why you niggas shoot dice with each other, man.
Yeah.
I never understood that. Why y'all shooting dice against each other, man?
Yeah.
You know, because you really, it's a fair way of, in your mind, taking money from your counterpart, man. But let a nigga, look, I've seen it, man. Let a nigga get up in the I almost said something, but let a nigga get up in the dice game and try to leave. They ain't gonna let him leave, man. They were like, nah, give us a chance to win our money back.
Right.
It was a story where this dude had cracked at a dice game and faked like he went to the bathroom and jumped out the bathroom window and took off. You know? They was gonna get his ass if he didn't, you know what I mean? If he didn't keep rolling. Because them niggas gonna take money. You know?
Ain't that why Takeoff got killed?
Yeah.
Over like a dice game or some shit like that?
And he wasn't even playing, but just he was in it surrounded them niggas, right? Because niggas got this big me, little you syndrome, man.
Yep.
You know, like, nigga, I'm bigger, but nigga, we all in captivity. Nobody bigger and better than nobody, bro. All you niggas fucking the same bitches. Right. So it don't really mean nothing, man. You know, when you really realize what these niggas is fighting for is laughable. It's like, wow. And going to jail for, you go to jail for to try to impress this woman, and then a year later, a day later nowadays, she with the next man.
Your best friend.
Your homeboy. You know, and they putting money on your books for a little bit. Go ahead with that.
It's Timothy.
I believe it.
It's 1 Timothy 6 and 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and
you
the
see,
snare.
you see that with this P. Diddy shit coming out?
Damn.
That money corrupted him, man.
That's right.
Now you got this woman suing him with Cassie, right? This
Yep.
woman suing him and shit. Well, she not suing him no more. They settled.
Yep.
Because he gave her that bag, man, showing you, like Apostle Star said, showing you the bitch didn't care the whole time. She just wanted that power, that money. She wanted that money, man. Go ahead.
Man.
It wasn't that he let them dudes rape her and all this shit and do all that. You know, she didn't give it, she wanted that bread, man.
That's right.
You know, that's why in this society, you'll be a fool to put a ring on a girl's finger, man. You know, because 80% of them don't work out anyway, right? These bitches, they're trying to take your money, they're trying to take everything, man.
Fucking lazy and shit.
You know, spousal support. That was the coldest shit I ever heard. Spousal support. So if you give her a certain lifestyle while y'all married, you have to pay for her lifestyle when y'all divorce. But that's Babylon for you. That's why I opened up. We in jail.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Where what? Where women and children rule over us, man.
Yep.
You know, go ahead.
He said she's single and independent.
Yeah, but look, the whole time she committed adultery.
Come on, man.
She committed adultery,
Sick
man.
ass society.
You know? Go ahead.
And into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition.
Yeah, foolish and hurtful lust, man. Because these dudes do foolish acts, but then again, later on, you're going to contemplate on what the fuck you've done, man. And then a lot of these dudes live with regret, like, damn, I did that, I did that, I did this, I did that. And that shit kills them more than anything. Because that's a slow death, man. You know, go ahead.
But thou, no, so like it. Verse 10, for the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, people say the people say money is the root of all evil. That's not what it says. It said, because in Ecclesiastes it says money answereth all things. Right? But it says for the love of money, because you love that shit. That's the root of, because there's nothing you won't do for it.
Right, that's right.
But scriptures also say money is a defense, man. It's a defense, man. Hey, man, you go have a court date and try to bond out with no money, your ass gonna be stuck in there. You know, try to get to camp without having no gas money. You gotta, bro, let me get a ride.
Right.
You know, rent, all this shit. Right. So you need it to survive. But it says for the love of money. is the root of all evil. Go ahead.
Hey, and that's the spirit of the Edomite, bro. Because like in that movie Killers of the Flower Moon, DiCaprio character kept saying, I love money. And then he'll poison his wife, then he'll go kill off her sister, you know, all in the love of money, man. It shows you that's the spirit of Eve, man. Which, while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
You know, Nate going through that.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I who you see going through that.
Yep.
You know, because all of a sudden Esau gonna conspire against us in the kingdom. Well, why?
Yeah.
Well, why? When we'll be right in the kingdom. See, give me that in Deuteronomy 28, the first chapter.
Hey, if I may, because the Greek word for the love word there is philargyria, which you know the first word philly means you're showing fidelity basically to money, bro, and that's the evil of it. You see where money's your end all be all. So check it out. It's it comes from the root word philargarus, which is loving money or avarice. Or to be covetous. And if you break that one, it basically goes back to the word showing fealty to silver, basically, bro. So like your whole purpose in life is to show loyalty to that entity instead of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you know?
Yeah. Idol worship,
basically, bro.
That's the worship of mammon. It's another word for it. But yeah, turning it into a god. You know, a talisman. I think that's what that would turn it into a talisman. You worship money, you know, everything about the bag.
When I wrote about the word fidelity.
Yeah, it goes back to the word. One of the root words is philis, which goes back to fidelity.
That word fidelity, it means faith.
Wow.
So to have fidelity towards something, it means to have faith, because the reason I know that's a Latin word.
Yep.
And the reason I know that is the motto of the Marine Corps, Semper Fi, is always faithful. That word fi or fidelity, Semper Fidelis means always faithful. So you're being faithful to money, basically, man.
Hey, one of the biggest 401 corporation business, the name of the business is called Fidelity. You know?
That's the spirit, because the American dollar, the currency itself is a fiat currency. And when you go into that word fiat, it means faith. Let it all be done, pretty much. You know?
Yeah, because you're having faith that their decree of what money is actually currency, and it's actually substantiates to any type of worth, man. See, so like, hey, these devils are, because if you go into the maritime law, man, a lot of the words that they use to conduct business in the society, they go back to maritime law, which if you go deep into that shit, it's like a lot of shit that they set up, they do it for a purpose, because words have power to them, man. Because that's when you go into the word spelling, you're casting spells basically through words. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Esau does, man. He's very crafty with the way he does things.
Hey, that's why with words, that's why apostles always tell us to go into words. Because not only do you get a deeper understanding of the scriptures with these words, but you're able to break down Esau's society off these words.
Right.
Most people don't know what fidelity mean, or don't know the breakdown of a root word or the suffix and all that. When you go into these different words, because English is a bastard language, man.
That's right.
Like ethnos, that's ethnicity. That's where you get the word ethnicity from, right? But ethnos is Greek. You know, but when you go into these different words, you'll be able to break down their codes and all that.
I got one. This is the book of Psalm 17 and 14. It says, from men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure, they are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. You know, so, hey, the scriptures say men of this world, all right? It says who have their portion in this life. So their piece of the pie is in this life. You know, and something that I was noticing in the spirit, man. You know, a lot of Jake that is getting rich in social media, that is getting rich, okay, in this society right now, and you'll notice, man, that they're like the wicked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like so, and what I'm saying is like, you know, what does Satan tell you? How was shy, man? You know, he could give him the riches of this world if you would just bow down. So Satan, because this is Satan's type of rule, man. So the children of disobedience are going to be looking for that bag. The wicked is going to be, they're going to get their portion is in this life. So that, you know, anyone who wants to really make it in the society, they're going to sell their soul to do anything to get the bag.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? When in all actuality, what the Lord say, He says, man, just be content with your daily bread. And that's something that we have to be accustomed to even more now, seeing as this shit's getting expensive out here.
Yep, because the more you want in this society, you want something out this society, you're going to have to do something in return, man. Like the brother was going into P. Diddy. That ain't coming out of nowhere, man. You know, it's his time to, it's his turn to be under the spotlight, pretty much, man. They got the humiliation rituals and shit. Like the brother was going into, wicked niggas being glorified. That nigga I Show Speed. I hate that nigga, man. Kai Cenat. Them niggas are complete degenerates. But yet you see them with niggas like Ronaldo. You see them with rappers and shit that's supposed to be rapping about killing and all this shit. And you goofy ass niggas is with a nigga that play games for a living, man. Nigga live stream himself in fake prisons and shit. You know? Weirdo shit. Complete. Just like, what the fuck is going on,
Scripture
man?
say that folly is set in great dignity.
Yeah.
And that's the world that we live in. Scripture say that, but the fashion of this world shall pass away, because right now, I mean, the only real men you see, if we be those men, is the men you see in front of you, man. If you're clicking on the
Yeah!
You know, that's the only real, that's the only sense of morality. That's why, like, you know, if women, like, our brothers do their thing day to day, but, you know, you ever get around a woman, she be like, you so different.
Yeah.
Because the nigga she used to dealing with, is either passing her a blunt back and forth or talking about shit that's weird, or or they into certain different shit and all that. But they get around us, it's like, oh shit, like you remind me of my grandfather.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Or maybe his father. You know?
Yeah.
You got something?
And you know what? And if I may say too, man, it's crazy because a lot of stuff is being posted all over the net. Like the net was created, right? Ultimately, we know to spread the truth, but man, everybody posting on the net, everything is for clout nowadays, man. It's like everything really is for likes and for views and for like this generation is just so caught up on just letting everything just be broadcast. So there's not, you know, there's not no honor in like having a private life and having, you know, relationships, personal. You know, scriptures speak about not speaking about other men's lives, but that's all people do on the internet and stuff like that. It's a very rebellious, a very froward, very crooked, perverse generation of people just wanting to just be that dude. You know, but I'll bring this out if I may. This is Ephesians 2 and 2. Where in time past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience, man. Children of disobedience are vibing off a vibration, and they make it seem normal, right? What the brother say, man? Like if you come with a message around people, you know, and it's a positive message, and what do they say? Oh, that's lame, that, you know, because they're under the vibration of the prince of the power of the air, that disobedient, satanic vibration, and you know, well, we're trying to get up out of there.
Hey, Jake is following after the media, man. The industry, the different gimmicks that are being fed to you by the different spirits that Esau put out there, man. Remember, there was 3 spirits. You know, part of it was the false prophets, man. You know, so now you have this basically, because if you go into the Catholic Church, they have their hand and fingers everywhere, basically. You know, so just like how the scriptures say, knowledge shall be increased. That's in all levels of the word, man. In wickedness and in righteousness. Just how we're increasing in wisdom. Hey, Esau's getting wickeder by the day, man. You know, the different ideas that this new generation has, man, in wickedness. We didn't even think about that shit 10 years, 20 years ago, man. It's been an increase in just complete debauchery, man. You know.
Because ultimately, 2/3 of our people, they're under the heavy influence of idolatry, which according to the Bible is adultery, man. That's why when you read a book of Revelation, it talks about those those virgins that were undefiled, man. Meaning those men that didn't partake in those worldly philosophies or sleep, you know, basically sleep with the enemy. So to speak, man.
Calm, brother.
I'm gonna get this right here, Revelation 14:4. This talk about the elect. These are they which were not defiled with women. And of course, you know, that's speaking of philosophies. It says, for they are virgins. And when it says that word virgins, doesn't mean that they're actual virgins. It means that they didn't go to sleep with the idolatry of this world, man. They didn't lay down with the idolatry of this world. It says they which follow the Lamb wherever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, and that's the key point. These are redeemed from among men. Man. They're redeemed from the ranks of the 2/3, man. Yep. They were given that breath of life into them. It says, being the first fruits, which is the elect, unto Yahweh and to the Lamb.
God. On point, when you go to Proverbs, I'm looking for you, brother. When you go to Proverbs, just to back this brother up, Proverbs 5. You can start at 1.
I got it. This is Proverbs 5. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow thine ear to my understanding.
Now, the wisdom and understanding is the understanding of the scriptures, right? The law, statutes, commandments, the ways of the Most High. Go ahead.
That thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may know knowledge.
Right.
For the lips of a strange woman drop as in honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But her end is as wormwood. It's like it, but her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as the two-edged sword.
Keep going.
Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell. Hey, this is through the Spirit, man. This you can correlate this with America, man.
Right.
You know, with Babylon the Great, because they sell you what they say, the American dream. You know, they promise you all this shit. If you, they promise you that American standard. If you just go to work every day and pay your taxes, you know, if you're a good citizen, and it's all bullshit. It's all lies. You know, they sell dreams of. It's crazy. It's almost like the metaverse. Like every single person got a different idea of what the world is. You know, which is bugged the fuck out, and it's all because of the shit that's on your phone, man. Your algorithms programmed to cater to your delusion here, man. You know?
Hey, everything's for sale, bro. And that's funny you said that, because everything's for sale. And the brother's going into the money topic. As long as you make the right amount of money, the world is yours here in America, Babylon the Great, man. And that's that bullshit nightmare that they sold the people of the earth, man. Yep. As long as you make enough money and you do anything to get this money, you could play as much as you want. Here's free reign to play in this, you know,
Monopoly game. Big
Monopoly, circus, theme park that America is, man. Because if you think about it, that's really what this place represents. It's a fucking big playpen for the people of the world, man. You could do as you want, come as you want. Yeah. We'll find a place for you here in this place, as long as you got that money. You know?
Yep. But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death.
And that's basically getting into the philosophies that the brother was talking about. See, the elect is not going to be found with these women, or this woman, or these women. Go ahead. Because there's many different philosophies that America promotes and pushes out, but it's all wicked and evil. Go ahead.
Right. Her steps take hold on hell, lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life. Her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. Remove thy way far from her, and come not nigh the door of her house. Lest thou give thine honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel. Lest strangers be filled with thy wealth, and thy labors be in the house of a stranger. And thou mourn at the last, when thy flesh and thy body are consumed.
And that's basically what we're telling, you know, the Jake that's in the world, man. Yep. You're going with the philosophy of this world. At last, you're going to be like, damn, what did it profit me?
Nothing.
Not a damn thing, but you were so tangled up into the women, these philosophies in the world, when the only woman you should have been tangled up with was Sophia, which is the scripture.
That's right.
Which is wisdom, man.
That's right.
Okay, you can drop that. I just wanted to back that up for the brother. Let's grab that and you great appreciate it.
All right.
Oh, you want, matter of fact, grab your precept first, then we'll grab that so we get back.
This is the book of Sirach 13 and 22. Well, I'll start at 21. A rich man beginning to fall is held up of his friends,
Yeah.
but a poor man being down is thrust also away by his friends. Like the brother was speaking about, they you know, in this society, they help the rich, man.
Yep.
If you got status, you got clout. If you're in the inward crowd, like, bro, you just have like endless opportunities.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But you know, but those that are rich in faith, you know, the hopeful elect, you know, they're you know, it's just you know, strange that, you know, you don't have, your doors are not open like, you know, like doors aren't open to you like others.
Yep, and the scriptures say, he that departed from evil, making himself a prey, man.
Right, yeah.
So how much more in this society,
God.
when every path leads towards death, when we telling you there's a life to look forward to, man.
Hey, that's
You
why.
know?
That's why, like, you got people that say like they have different opportunities or they're so-called hustlers, but without a name, most of these dudes aren't hustlers, man. Most of these dudes get money because of their name, right? Especially if they're in the music industry, right?
Yep.
Like these niggas come home from jail, but they had a name before they went to jail. When they come out of jail, and then they use their name to go get money, whether they do shows or whatever it might be, man. Right? So you have a name that puts you into and gives you different opportunities. Versus when you didn't have a name, you really had to get out there and you was hustling, making your name known, like boom, boom, boom. That's really was, man. But you're held up by your friends, man. You're held up by your counterparts that also have money. You know, which, I mean, it's actually pretty wise to have, you know what I mean, to have that type of friendship. But that just goes to show you that in this world, because who's the poor of this world? Jake.
Yep.
Jake, man, to prove that, if you look at Israeli, how was Israeli funded? How did those small hats get in that land? They got in that land by the backing, not only of Great Britain, but of UN.
Yep.
That's rich friends, man.
That's right.
That's rich friends. And they put you on that land, gave you arms, and y'all went against the Palestinians.
And that's why the second part say, and the poor is cast away by his friends. Because Jake think when he get to a certain level that he an Edomite and shit. Jake think that, you know, Esau with him and they best friends and all that. And, you know, they gonna ride off into the sunset together until he hit you with some allegations.
Right.
And now you got to pay some fees. Or look at Tory Lanez, man. He used a nigga woman to just lie, not a nigga in prison, doing 10, man, doing the whole 10 piece, you know? Because at the end of the day, all you niggas in Esau's eyes are replaceable, man. You know, he could find a million niggas that's gonna be willing to sell out, but he got a problem with the Jakes that won't, man.
Right.
That's why he forming all these agendas and conspiracies against us, because we the ones that actually matter. There's plenty of niggas like y'all. They cloned Tyrone. They walked up in there as a whole fat, you know, he was like, that's me. Like,
Hey, a lot of you niggas know how to rap and dance, man.
Yeah.
I can name 30 niggas right now that's better than your average rapper that I know personally.
Yep.
You know, but it don't, you know, so it's gonna show you that shit is infinite, man. But you know what's not infinite? It's truth.
Yep.
This knowledge was infinite for us, but for the world, this is something you can't buy, man. Nope. They can't fabricate this. Yeah. You can't clone this, man. You can't clone a member of the elect.
That's right.
You can't do it, man.
You can probably try.
It says, when a rich man is fallen, he hath many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet men justify him. See that? And that's the thing about people, you know what I'm saying? When they get a certain status in life, they speak things that are not to be spoken, and yet they're justified. Hey, Donald Trump and all these other dudes, like, they never said nothing wrong. Rich men of this world, they never said nothing wrong. Even Jake that has fame and fortune and fame and status, they say a bunch of bugged out shit on the internet, it goes viral. Hey man, he a legend. Right. Oh, this guy, he a good dude, bro. And you know, they're not good dudes, man. It says,
it's like, I want to correct the truth is infinite. You know, it is, because it's going to be here forever, man. As a matter of fact, you see that top body government, which is the elect, Lord willing, will be a part of that number that's going to rule the earth soon as Isaiah the 2nd chapter. Go ahead.
It says, the poor man slipped, and yet they rebuked him too. He spake wisely and could have no place.
Yep.
Ain't nobody have no place, you know, in this world if you're speaking wisely. You're speaking according to the law, statutes, and commandments. Ain't nobody come to Great Millstone and say, hey, be on our platform. But you notice these other camps out there, they're on, hey, I saw that brother sent me that Adam, what's his name? Tazariak was on No Jumpers.
No Jumper, I see that.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Talking a bunch of madness, bro.
And this is a fucking my bad, bro. This is a fucking podcast that promoted, you know,
Yeah.
that little thing that dude did with the other homeboy with his woman and shit,
Yeah,
bro.
that shit.
So like that's just a suspect ass shit that you be in that fucking podcast, man. You know, my bad, bro.
No. That just goes to show you, like, you know, what is upheld. Let me read it again. It says, when a rich man is fallen, he had many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet men justify him. And that's justifying, right? It says, the
Hey,
poor...
well, what are they gonna say about that? Ah, it's cool. He's getting the truth out there. You know, like the truth has another audience that it didn't have before. Same thing with Kanye, bro. Kanye got this whole credibility when he ain't even been 1 year in the highways and byways. He ain't never been out here with brothers in the heat and the cold. You see, but he got the credibility of it because he got that big name. He a so-called man of influence in the world, man.
He don't even got a Hebrew name.
And he don't even got a Hebrew name, bro. But you see how gullible our people are, man. Hey, they're sheep, like the scriptures say, right? The sheep, you know, it's one of the most naive animals, man. You know, it'll go into a slaughter without even a fight. You know, so that's our people, man. You know, you got it.
And you know, and you know, it just goes back to what we were saying, man. Like in this world, everything is justified that ain't supposed to be justified. You know, and just because you got a little bit of power and influence, it's cool. All right, but if you speaking out this word, nah, you know, that's you heal crickets.
Keep that to yourself,
Hey, I keep that to yourself, man. You know, nobody want to hear about that. It's lame. That trips me out, man. How people think the Bible is lame and you're a square. Like, man, y'all ought to read this, man. Right? It says one more verse, brothers. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue. Wow, for the Spirit. And look what he saith. They extol it to the clouds.
Hey, the whole fucking Israelite world stopped, bro, when this dude Kanye West did what he did, man. Everybody was paying attention. Everybody was like, oh, Kanye, he's a supporter of the Hebrew Israelite movement.
Yeah.
And like, what did he do after? What he's done since that day to now, man? Not one shit. I think he went and donated to the Muslim community instead of the Israelite community.
Bro,
Same thing with that dude, that basketball player that decided, yeah. And also, Kendrick Lamar and all them, man, they so-called made a stand for the Hebrew Israelite movement. And so what happened to them? You know what I'm saying? They had these major influences on the people. Well, I'm not a Negro no more, I'm an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? So they're just paying lip service to the Lord, man.
And ultimately, the Lord used them to wake some brothers up.
Right.
You know, someone woke up from that, but the majority of all that was just vanity, man. It was vain. You know, there was nothing to it.
And it says, but if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. And you notice that in society. You know, you be a part of an organization at work or whatever the case, and you speak any kind of knowledge, any kind of wisdom, you know, and not only will they be like, who is you? You know, if you fall, they finding ways to put that knife in your back and make sure you completely done.
Yeah, well, the apostles are a perfect example, bro. When they with the art topic, what happened? Everybody and their mama jumped on the bandwagon to come up against us. You know, saying that we were the peas, that we were rapes. You know what I'm saying? And that we were all manner of evil, man. And everybody did that shit because we're those poor, man. We're those men that have the actual wisdom of the Lord, and we're giving it out, and the world hates it, man. You know, you just gotta look at it in that angle, and see who's really supporting the people and or who's really supporting the groups and who's not, man. You know, we're the most disliked group in all Israel. That, and like Apostle Gabar always says, we wear that as a badge of honor, man. You know, because it really shows that we're like Yahushua, man. Because Yahushua was more hated than he was loved. You know, so.
Even the Pharisees, they try to trip Yahushua and his words, man. They do the same thing to like you know, the men of the Lord. Like they brought about that grape issue, man. You know, just because you know we read it in the Bible, the apostle read the Bible. Oh, all of a sudden you're that, man. When all he was really doing explaining the law concerning that, man. And then they twist it to this whole fucking thing where you guys are these, you guys, oh, you allow your members to be with 12-year-old girls and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And even IUIC did that shit, man. Even IUIC pointed fingers, man, at the man of the Lord. Showing you who the Lord's really dealing with, man.
Go ahead, that's good.
Got a precept real quick.
Go ahead.
All right, Con, because the brother's going into wisdom. The Proverbs, the first chapter, says wisdom cried out in the streets, man. And this wisdom won't be always available for sure. But one more thing, man. The scripture says, Yahweh Shai, Heavenly Father is about, like, what have you done for me lately? And brothers in this truth know that. For people that have not came into this truth, the Heavenly Father is really like, what have you done for me lately? Going into the whole money topic, man. So you can get all the money you want. Let me grab this Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination unto the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So even if you are getting money, you better have a balance. You better be a servant for sure, man, feeding the sheep. Last verse, verse 4, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. All right, now grab that scripture you call for, Tazar. It's Proverbs 10:2. It says, riches gotten by doing wrong have no value.
Right, so riches gotten by doing wrong, kind of like we was going into earlier, by doing wrong has no value. Go ahead.
It says, but right living will save you from death.
Right, man.
Because that wrong living is going to catch up to you eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. And you can even see that on the major scale, just with this modern day Babylon being established and how it was established. Right? What's going to catch up to it is thermonuclear missiles. You know? So you can see it on the small scale, you can see it on the big scale like that. You know? Have you holding anything else, or brother? Got any more person? No? Let's get that up. What have you holding?
Yeah, I was in Hebrews and I was in Jeremiah 31.
Yeah, let's grab that Jeremiah.
No, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter.
Before you do that, Salah, give me that Deuteronomy 28:1. There was Jeremiah. You know, because it's a thing going around saying that, you know, that these heathen or Esau in particular will set up arms against us when we're in the kingdom, and it doesn't match with the scriptures, man. You know what I mean? Because even in the book of Obadiah, it says there should be no more remaining of the house of Esau, you know, after a certain time. You know, so but you got people that say that, and I think Nate said that really what you're doing is you're putting false hopes in the heathen, man.
Right.
You know, and that goes to show you that, hey, you might have been paid off. You might have did get the bag. You know, because, hey, first it was the name, right? Now it's this. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? You know? Now that people are blinded to eventually you're going to blind the people to who their enemy is.
Damn.
You know, that's basically what you're going to do.
Yep.
But that's how we know you've been, you know, them pockets full, you know? You know, you start falling into them different temptations, man, because that money got you comfortable.
And I notice it seems like every nigga that focus on black, if they say black a lot, oh, you blacks, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that, us blacks, Jesus was black. If they talk like that, 9 times out of 10, they're a damn demon, bro. They never even specified the Northern Kingdom. You know, when I do videos and shit personally, if I'm talking about Jake, I talk about all, you know, all portions. You know, Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom. Them niggas just see us blacks here in America, us black. Yeah. Like, no, man, it's why you even using that word, man? You know, you're supposed to be trying to take that spell off our people. You know?
Right.
It's like, well, that's right.
Hey, Con, can I get this real quick? This is Deuteronomy 16:19. It says, "Thou shalt not rest judgment, thou shalt not respect persons, neither take a gift, for a gift doth blind the eyes of the wise and pervert the words of the righteous."
Yeah, scripture said, "Gift destroyeth the heart." You know, that's all we got for the love of money is the root of all evil, man. You got some evil shit for you to do, right? Some evil, because scripture say, know the state of thy flock, man. And what you're doing with your flock, which are, again, yes men, right? You're steering them left. But the Lord said he chooses men's delusions. That's why we got Hebrews 10:31. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. Because a lot of dudes are going to be destroyed based off of what you're teaching. And because they believe you. They don't believe the scriptures.
Right.
You know? You got them believing you. As if you're bigger than the Lord, man. As if you you part of the elect or not. You know, but it says put on the trace of the elect, man. One of the traces being humble, having a humbleness of self. You don't humble of self if you walk into a Passover with women doing the fan dance and you're on a horse. Yeah. And a lot of these men are moving other niggas around because you come in like your grand entry, like WWE or some shit.
Nigga got a security team.
As if you have any importance, man, but it just goes to hey, it is what it is. It is what it's gonna be, man. You know, we just hope that that spirit don't fall upon us.
Exactly.
Hey, that's a good point you made, bro. He diminishing the role of Yahushua by saying after 1,000 years, Esau gonna rise up again. So the Lord gonna have a third coming? Like, how we gonna get out of here? You teach the missiles and shit, but how we gonna get out of here, man? Who gonna lead us out? You know? Who gonna come get us? You know?
And ultimately, that means that he's saying that we're gonna go off again, bro.
That's what we're gonna get into.
For the nations to come up again, for we to go down again, we would have to go off. We would have to sin.
Yep.
So where does that everlasting covenant come into play? It just makes no sense.
It's good at Deuteronomy 20.
Khan, this is
that brother made a fantastic point.
Right. Hey, Khan, this is Deuteronomy 28:1. It says, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments which I commanded thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth."
So that was a byproduct of following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. It's having the nations subject unto us. Right? Jump down to, you can finish that, jump down to 15.
Khan, this is verse 15.
So the nations were created really to be subject unto us.
Right.
That's what it is. Go ahead.
Khan, verse 15, it says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." Jump
down to 48.
Khan, verse 48.
Because this is one of the curses that happened. Because obviously we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Right? We went off. Right? And what was supposed to be a blessing unto us ended up overcoming us, man, and being more powerful. We basically go to them for the one of all things.
Right.
We go to their beings. Right? They use usury on us. You know? Go ahead.
It says, verse 48, "Therefore thou shalt serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee."
See, the Lord sent our enemies against us, man. Give me a Baruch 4, 24 and 25. Go ahead.
It says, "Shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in..."
I haven't been to a Hebrew Israelite grocery store, man, where it was owned by us.
Right.
I haven't been to a Hebrew Israelite mall, right, where it was owned by us. Right? I've been to their malls though. I've been to their grocery store. I've been to their restaurants. I've been to their banks. I lived in their houses.
Yeah.
I lived in their cities.
Yeah.
Right? I went to their schools.
So whose face is on the money, huh?
Exactly. Esau.
Esau's face.
Yep. All right. That tells you who's in power. But Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Right.
I ain't seen one of you niggas face on a dollar, man. Not none of you. Right. Go ahead.
It says, start back at the top, it says, "Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness."
Yeah, hunger, thirst, nakedness. Go ahead.
"And in want of all things."
And in one of all things, which we go to them in a one of all things. Right, and that's what it is. But that was one of the curses, because really they're supposed to come to us. If the world is supposed to be given to us and they're supposed to be subject unto us, they're supposed to come to us for all that.
That's really the blessings.
Yep.
That's previous to what the curses are.
Right. But like we got in 15, this is what happens when we didn't follow the Lord, man. So this is the first covenant that was broken. Right. Okay. Is there some more on that?
It says, "And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck."
You can Google yoke of iron, nothing but Israelites gonna pop up, man. Right. So you type in yoke of iron. You ain't gotta do nothing. You gotta say slave or nothing. Just put yoke of iron and go to images. You're gonna see Hebrew Israelites popping up. Yeah. Go ahead.
"Until he have destroyed thee."
Until he have destroyed thee, man. And that's ultimately what his goal was to destroy Jacob. Right. But you can't destroy Jacob. Because you got Jacob that look like them. That you thinking that they a part of you and they not. They really us. You know? Let's go to that Jeremiah 31 and 31.
This is Jeremiah 31 and 31. It says, "Behold..."
Oh, sorry, you got that food?
Yeah, I know.
24 and 25, but 26 is yeah, perfect. 24.
So Baruch 4:24. "Like as now the neighbors of Zion..."
So the neighbors of Zion, which are the heathen, right?
"have seen your captivity."
They seen our captivity and had a hand in our captivity, partook in it, got rich off of it, funded it. Right, go ahead.
"So shall they see shortly your salvation."
So they're going to see shortly our salvation, which the part of our salvation is really happening now in the four corners of the earth, man. Because to receive this light, to receive this knowledge, or to be illuminated is really a sign of mercy that the Lord has given us. Because he could have left us out there, like the rest of you niggas. You know, go ahead.
It says, they see
And
short.
then when you out there, what do you look forward to, man? What's to look forward to? Especially when you've been illuminated, it's like you start, when you peel an onion back and you see what it really is, you can't go back into perdition after that, man. Yeah. Because you ain't nothing there. Ain't you chasing the end of the rainbow, but ain't no treasure there, man.
So shall they see surely your salvation, and part of our salvation is the destruction of our enemies. Man. That's a big part of our salvation, actually. It says, from our power which shall come upon you with great glory and the brightness of the everlasting. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh.
See, the Lord, right? It came from the Lord using the heathen, but it came from this. The Lord was angry with us, man. Right. And this is why we're going through this, man. But the Lord is, we're in this grace period now to where we're getting ourselves right. So therefore, we might have salvation in that day. Go ahead.
It says, for thine enemy has persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction.
Yeah, our enemy has persecuted us, mentally, physically, right? He told y'all told us we were African Americans, said we was Mexicans, said we was Latino, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, Cubans, Dominicans, right? Told us these different names, but didn't tell us who we were. Right? Go ahead.
It says, and shall tread upon his neck.
Yeah, we're going to tread upon his neck, man. So with that treading upon his neck, which is part of a blessing, right? How, when we're treading upon their neck, how the fuck can they come up against us?
Right.
How? Go to...
I got a piece for you quick.
Oh, go ahead.
It says Daniel 2:44, and in the days of these kings, and that's talking about, the modern era, shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people. So how is the devil going to rise up again?
Right.
It says, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
That's right.
That's right.
And when you go to Daniel, the 7th chapter, it tells you after this society is broken down, then the kingdom is going to be set up, and it should never be overthrown again.
Right.
It should never be overthrown.
Right.
You know, jump to Baruch 5:1 real quick.
How could a kingdom be worse than this kingdom? Like, you want something worse than this? Like, what the fuck? You don't learn your lesson after this. Like, bro, like the whole world is in darkness and shit. You got global warming, the threat of all type of, geological fucking catastrophes. And you want another one?
Hey, this is the only kingdom where the heavens were polluted, bro.
Right.
Where you got fucking trash up in space and shit, man. How more polluted can it get, or how much more wickedness can because even pollution, that's an evil of the Lord. Don't like that shit, man. So that just goes to show the wackiness of the Christians, man, and 2/3 of our people,
It's crazy, man.
This is Baruch 5:1. Put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of mourning and affliction, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from Yahweh forever.
Or it says forever. Go ahead.
It says, cast about thee a double garment of righteousness, which cometh from Yahweh,
Yeah, go ahead.
and set a diadem on thine head of the glory of the everlasting.
And our righteousness is going to be in us, man. Right. That's part of the second covenant. And it says set a diadem, right? Diadem is a crown, right? Right? So we understand the power that we're going to get once we're in rulership. How can that power be overthrown? How can it be thrown down? They can't be thrown down. How can it be thrown down if we're not going to go off? What we do?
Yeah, that's right.
What they coming up against us for? We ain't went off?
Right.
I got one.
Right, go ahead.
This is Nahum
Got you.
1:7. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. But with an overrunning flood will he make an utter end of the place thereof, and darkness shall pursue his enemies. What do ye imagine against the Lord? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up the second time. Whoa!
Fire.
You got it, bro.
Mic drop.
Yeah, that's a cut. That's a cut for you.
Yeah. Come on, how you gonna get around that?
That's a cut for you, man. For your ass.
Nahum 1:9.
You say whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, you both got, yeah.
That's right, man. That nigga Hey, don't ask no questions. That's that nigga policy and shit. Niggas don't ask nothing.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and 27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him.
Hey, how are we gonna get taken down with spiritual power, man? Like with the angels under our command. You know, when Yahushua is sitting in his throne, man. You think Yahushua is gonna let go of that crown once again, like he did back in Adam? Now, when he came back as Yahushua, he was perfected, man. Where he's never going off. He never went off when he walked the earth 2,000 years ago. You know, and part of that price, part of that contract that Heavenly Father made with him was that he shall have an everlasting dominion, man.
That's right.
That no one ever is going to come up against them. Like we just read, affliction's not going to raise up a second time. This is the end of our captivity. That's why Isaiah, the 40th chapter, starts with what? That Jerusalem, that warfare is accomplished, man. This is the end of it, you know?
And you know what? And that also goes into him speaking that someone can rise up against Yahushua again. That's a very wicked spirit to be in. How once Yahushua comes to take out down, it tells you in Revelation. You know what I mean? The 12th chapter, right? There was found no more place of rulership for him, and he was cast down. You see what I'm saying? So you basically saying the Esau going to be able to rise up again against Yahushua. That's a wicked, damnable heresy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, all those ancient men are coming back, bro. All the men of renown, the mighty men, all that lineage, man. Hey, when David was in power, man, who was coming up against David? Nobody, man. You know, so all those people are gonna be there, man. That's gonna be the house of David once again on the earth. You see? So how are you gonna come up against that? Jake don't know, man. You know? You got it.
You got a precept by
Yeah, come on, bro. This is Deuteronomy 30. This goes through the process of what's going to take place. So it's right here. And then with Nate, too, they normally say 3 strikes you out of here, man. Strike 1, you said the microchip is not the MOTV. That's a strike. This is another strike, because I'm going to prove it right here. Deuteronomy 30 at the top. It says, and it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessings and the curse, which I have set before thee. And thou shalt call them to mind among all nations, whether the Lord thy power hath driven thee. So we're dealing with that right now, brothers. Call to mind the blessings and the curses. You understand we're under those curses, right? And verse 2, and shall return unto the Lord thy power. See, those are under the curses. Understand we need to return to the Lord our power. All right, what? And obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children, with all thine heart and all thy soul. That then the Lord thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee. Turn that captivity means end it, all right? He'll have compassion upon us, right? And will return and gather thee from all nations, whither the Lord thy power hath scattered thee. It says, if any of thine be driven out unto the uttermost parts of heaven, from thence will the Lord thy power gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. And the Lord thy power will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers. This is the main 2 points, the last 2 verses.
Hey, real quick though, but that goes to show you that you're gonna have Jake that look like other nations. You're gonna have that, man, because you got people that's caught up on that. Or how can a Jake be in China? Or what scriptures say that we're gonna be spread across the 4 corners of the earth, north, east, south, and west, wherever we at. Wherever Jake at, he's gonna populate, man. You know? Go ahead.
That con. Even not only that, because you know, the wicked are rulership right now. There's no more good news found in these scriptures for them, man. They're not going to rise up again. I'm going to read it, verse 6. And the Lord thy power will circumcise thy heart and the heart of thy seed, to love the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. That's the point. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies. Right. So when the curses are upon us, one of the curses is we'll have no might in our hand. So how are they going to rise up, man? It says, the Lord will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So that's the point, man. Once these heathen get these curses upon them, we know these curses overtake you, man. And that's it. After that, they get ready for extermination, man. Right?
Let's get this Jeremiah 31.
God, this is Jeremiah 31, verse 31. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
So both the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. Go ahead.
It says, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt.
Right, because that first covenant was, was the law, statutes, commandments that was given to us after we came out of Egypt through Moses. Okay, go ahead.
It says, which my covenant they break.
Which we broke it. So that's why we got Deuteronomy 28:1. It goes into the blessings, but we also got 15, which goes into the curses.
Right.
Which we that's how we're able to identify who the true biblical Hebrew Israelites are. Is through Deuteronomy, the curses. You know, go ahead.
God, it says, which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, saith the Lord.
Keep going.
It says, but with this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my law in their inward parts.
So the law is going to be put in our inward parts, meaning that we're not going to be able to go off anymore.
That's right.
You know, go ahead.
Hey, and you can't keep the law perfectly, man. You cannot keep the law perfectly. How many times? It's based on faith. Your faith in Yahushua, man. Yeah, you keep the law to the best of your ability, but the law ain't gonna save you, man.
Right.
A lot of you niggas that believe that are fucking stupid.
Well, a lot of
and you're gonna be held to that law, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, a lot of them law guys are very proud.
Yep. That's why a nigga would wear his fringes to Walmart. Yep. Cause he want everybody to know what he a part of, man. Nigga would cut his auntie in her driveway and shit. She trying to go to work, man. She's trying to go home. You know, she just came from a long day. Let her sleep. You know, niggas want to be over righteous, man. That's what it is. You just want to push that wicked ass fucking demon on you, man. Having our people are proud enough, man. It's about being humble, you know. Wearing your fringes everywhere, everybody asking you questions, you nigga get a kick out of that. Then you try to put it on us like, y'all don't wear y'all fringes all the time, every day. Like that's the only fucking law, man. You know? It's like
there was no mercy under the law, man. The scriptures talk about the two witnesses you died. See, through the grace of Yahweh Shai, we have mercy. That if we do go off, we're able to repent, and the Lord covers us with that blood, that great sacrifice. So if you're making the law your strength, you're basically alienating yourself from Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
And that sacrifice that he did.
Right.
You know?
We live in a society full of fucking faggots and full of adultery, and y'all niggas ain't killed shit. But then you talk about the law though, right? According to the law, you're supposed to kill a homosexual. Why y'all ain't doing it? Because you can't. This ain't our society. Niggas, you wearing fringes, but you wearing jeans with them. Those are two different fabrics. What's the fabric that you sewing the fringes on with? You niggas don't fucking think. You don't use your mind, man. You start spraying chemicals. You breathing in all type of shit. You smelling all type of shit, you know, constantly. You don't know what Esau put in your meat, food coloring, all type of shit, man. And then you want to go back to the law. The law will kill you niggas, man. Because that's a snare. You putting your trust in the law and not in Yahushua. Right. You know? Right. What would be the point if you could be perfect? What would be the point of Yahushua getting on the cross if it's going to be another one who is perfect? You know?
That's the truth. This is Galatians 2:21. I do not frustrate the grace of the Most High, for if righteousness come by the law, then Hamashiach is dead in vain. So, if righteousness comes by the law, then why did the Most High send his son, Yahushua, into the world? He sent him because we couldn't keep the law. So he died for what? To appease the wrath of the Most High with Israel, starting with the elect. You see what I'm saying? When you go into the grace and wrap your mind around how much we need grace and how much Yahushua really did for us and does for us, then you don't have no room to just be saying all this about you keeping the law, you doing this and you doing that, when in reality, like the brother said, man, there's countless numbers of things that we can, you know, check off, you know, that we cannot do, man.
Right.
You got it. No, you got it.
The law was like a how you say that word? Precursor or some shit like that?
Precursor?
A precursor of what's to come, man. Yep. Because, you know, in the kingdom, the law is going to be perfected. But you see, in this society that we live in, it's impossible, like the brother said, to keep it 100. Because there's a lot of laws, man. There's 613 laws that we have to keep. And the Lord is the power of perfection, man. So if you're going to uphold the law, and that by the law you're going to get salvation, then you got to keep all those 613 perfect, man.
Damn.
And it's impossible because why are we in captivity, bro? This brother loves bringing that Baruch. You know, we steer in the land of our captivity.
Yep.
You see, so in the land of our captivity, there's different laws and statutes that Esau has implemented that conflict with the laws of the Heavenly Father.
That's
man.
right, man.
So just on principle, it's impossible for you to even try to keep them, man.
Yep.
There's laws that go into, you know, the way we treat animals, the way we gotta get our food.
Yep.
You see the way we conduct business. Just the fact that you have a car loan, you're going off, man. Because you're not supposed to borrow from the other nations. So there's a lot of things that these jakes that don't really study, man, will stumble upon the law. Like Apostle Tahar always goes into that shit, bro. You're like, y'all want to this about the law, well, and then he'll bring out laws that like you're like, God damn shit. So, hey, we can't really do that here.
They don't even follow the Sabbath day correctly.
Right.
Because according to IUIC, the Sabbath day is on Friday evening to Saturday. You know, which according to the scriptures, not IUIC, the Sabbath is dependent upon the new moon, man.
That's right.
So they're going out every week almost, man.
Damn.
Except when the Sabbath is actually on a Friday night to Saturday night, which happens, you know, periodically.
Like,
if I may say,
a broke clock is right twice a day, man.
and if I may say this, you know, one of the things too is that you know, we got to mention that, you know, the scriptures say we do not make void the law, but we try to establish the law, because a lot of Christians will say, oh yeah, we're under grace, so we can eat shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster, because they get it misconstrued. I mean, there's certain laws in the scriptures that you can keep. You know what I mean? There's certain things that you know we try to follow, because as the brother mentioned, the law is our school teacher. So that's what, you know, that's what teaches us how to be spiritual and how to. Those are the commandments. How about that? Those are the commandments that the Heavenly Father set for us, man. The law, statutes, and commandments are all one and the same if you really look at it. Okay, so I mean, you know, we do try to keep the law to the best of our ability, because there's certain things that we can. You just can't continue on sinning, which a sin is a breaking of the commandment, breaking of the law. How do you get around that one? So, and that teaches you balance, because, you know, truth be told, you got to know that you're in the flesh and you go off. That's another part of being having humility, knowing that, hey man, if it wasn't for Yahweh Shai, man, hey, we could be dead at any one of our offenses, man.
Yep.
Any one of our offenses, the Lord could cause a judgment, because that's how the Heavenly Father works.
Man, let's get this real quick, man. Let's get 2 Esdras, the 9th chapter.
Yeah, combo. Real quick, man, because the scriptures tell us to strive for the truth, man. You know, to strive for it. You know, so if you so I got the word for strive.
Pitiful case that have views my way.
Just on the Google.
7.
And so it says to make great efforts to achieve or obtain something. You know, so basically, man, that's what you got to do. You know, it's to try, man. Okay, to rehearse the righteous acts. Now, the scriptures say,
Right.
Okay,
Right, bro.
because the scriptures say, you know, it says, you know, because it says that the Lord knows your heart, man. You know, so He sees, you know, He sees if you are trying or not, man.
That's right.
Khan, this is 2 Esdras chapter 9, verse 7. It says, and every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
So you have those who, you know, understand, get it, don't drop it off. We're going you have those that understand, that get it, that okay, yeah, we follow the law to the best of our abilities, right? But we're not saved by the law, right? All right, because a wicked thought is going off with, you know. And I'm pretty sure all you dudes that got, you know, so-called wives, I'm pretty sure that their husband didn't die and she wasn't a virgin.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead. Which adultery is a law unto death.
Well, that's why Yahushua called it an evil and adulterous nation, man. Because even if whatever woman you get with, she's ready to be with another man. Yeah. You starting at 12 years old and shit.
So even 12 now.
Even then, yeah. Even then, man, it's not guaranteed that's a 100% verified, virgin.
Right.
So you commit adultery as it is, man.
That's why the scriptures say you adulterous generation.
Right.
That's the, you see, and Jake want to be here, bro. Yeah. Jake want to be in a society where every piece you get, you've been with multiple men and shit, bro. That shit just like. That's fucking back. That fucking pisses me off, bro.
Hell yeah.
I like my shit nice and new, on you.
Yeah.
Like a new pair of shoes. You don't want no raggedy, smelly ass, full of fungus ass shoes up in there, man. Nah, you want something clean and prestige and nice and new. You know, never been used, man.
It conforms to your foot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when you get a new pair of shoes, you break them in. They conform to your foot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't wear no fucking new. You're not gonna. Who the fuck was a good with buy a pair of shoes?
Being hit by something bigger and shit.
Put on another man.
The only reason why Nate know the truth is because of the Lord. Right. Because I'm pretty sure you was going off before you knew the truth. Before you start preaching, keeping the law, you weren't keeping the law, man. Back when you didn't know, you didn't have any understanding. You know. So how come you didn't die back then, man? Right. See, a lot of dudes is. That pride is a motherfucker, man.
Oh yeah. And that reminds me of Yahushua, man. When one of Yahushua told the Pharisees, man, he told them he's like, where it speaks about mercy, judgment, and faith, intertwining the balance of that. Because the Pharisees were what? They were so adamant about the law and the customs and why don't your disciples wash before they eat and this, that, and the third? Why do you guys transgress the law to keep these man-made traditions? This, that, and the third. Yep. That's the spirit, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of these other groups come in. They could very much be the Pharisees, and they call us the Pharisees.
Yeah. Right.
But y'all like to wear the garments and sit in the high seats for everybody to call you a teacher and all this. Right. You know?
Right. Niggas on horses and shit.
Yeah.
That nigga Zabak was in a
throne.
A throne. Niggas, I don't even know how to say. I couldn't even say it and shit.
Yeah.
On the throne and shit. Like, what the fuck? That was a birthday celebration? God damn.
All right, go ahead.
Come on.
Come back in 2nd Esdras 9 and verse 11. It says, "And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty." Right,
loath goes into hatred. You loathe the Lord's law while you had liberty. Liberty is grace. Yeah. Right? Because you got those who, we're under grace, or we don't follow them law. It's like, here it is, you guys are saying law, 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 and the Christians in the world are saying, oh, we under grace, so we ain't got. Y'all both got it fucked up. Right? Yeah, we follow, because Paul said what? Do we make void the law? No, we establish it. Right? But we got to keep it to the best part. We needed Yahushua, especially in this time. Seeing that America was going to be brought up and would be captive here, we couldn't keep it here, man. You didn't go slaughter your meat. It's a lot of things you're not doing, man. So you can't say law, 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 law. You can't do it. You know? That's why we need Yahushua, man. That's why ultimately he's the mediator between men and the Most High. Yeah. You know? Go ahead.
God, it says for
it's like you want to be worshipped and you don't want the Lord to be worshipped. It's kind of like the image you pushing off. Right. I worship me. Who are you? Nigga, your name Nate, nigga.
Yeah.
They call you Nate.
Yeah, you're a detective.
Come on, a detective, yeah.
Nate Satan.
Nate. Hey, get out of here, man. What
Nate
power do you have? What so-called army do you have? What do you have, man? You want salvation just like the rest of us, man.
Right. When he just sick not too long ago and shit.
Yeah, he was sick.
Nigga can't even stand straight. And now you back being a bigger demon.
But hey, the Lord said what? He chooses delusions, man.
Ooh.
You know, so hey, that's ultimately why we fear the Lord, man.
That's right.
Because we can speak on it and we can say it and all that, but then we don't want that spirit to come upon us, man. You know, that reprobate spirit, man. Right. You know,
man. Hey, and that's why the Lord keeps his true men and his true prophets to a point where, you know, we only have, you know, we only reach a certain level of, you know, success in this society. We only get a certain level of substance and that kind of thing. He keeps us away from the fame and keep the spirit of humility, humbleness upon us. Because listen, man, when you start to get a taste of that type of shit, that shit feel good, bro. And that shit can pull you in, man. And that's what the fuck is happening to men like Nate and men like Zabak when they start to get the praises of men. That's why our apostles and elders, they tell us what, man, when people go on the comment boards and try to give them all these hoorahs and all these praises and all that, they say, hey, man, hey, to hell with that shit, because what we're doing in this ministry is all for the glorification of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They're not looking for that shit, man, because all of that self-worship and all of that praise, when that shit can go to your head, because that shit feels good, bro. This shit feel good, man. We living in this flesh. And then when you start to get it, and you start to accept that feeling, then you start to look for more of it. You start to desire it, man. And you start to forget about the humility and the humbleness, man, that Yahweh Shem Yahushai wants. Like that's what that man Nate is dealing with right now, man. That dude, he got that money and he got that fame, man. He walk in a building, man. Listen, a lot of people don't know what that shit feel like, bro. When you walk in a building and people are whispering like, "Oh, that's such and such," bro, that shit got a pull to it, man. That shit got a pull to it, and you can fall in love with that shit, man. That's what that man Nate is going through right now. You can see it, that man that fell in love with that shit, man. That he's completely, you know, he's completely immersed in that whole environment of praise and glorification and self-worship and all of that kind of shit, man. That shit that got a hold on him that he can't let go.
Yeah, like Trump said, he's like, somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one.
Yeah.
I like the spirit Nate got on him, but yeah, bro. Because a lot of dudes get a taste of that, and they can't live without it.
That shit feel good.
Yeah, they go right, yeah, like a drug. They go right into, because a lot of dudes do drugs because they don't get enough attention or none of that. Now imagine you walking into a building and everybody's at your age, man. You know, you don't have to want for nothing, man. You got water there, you got a chair there, motherfuckers getting up so you can sit down, holding the door open. Right for you, that type, especially Jake, that shit gets to Jake, because Jake never had that for real.
Yeah.
Right?
Flattery, man.
That flattery.
Bro,
it's
we gonna have all that in the kingdom, though.
Right.
All we gotta do is be patient.
Right.
We're gonna have it in the kingdom on a level that goes far beyond any level of fame or flattery or whatever praise that we're gonna receive on this side, man.
Then Yahushua came on a donkey, didn't he?
Yeah.
You know, you coming on a horse and you ain't healed nobody.
Yeah, they wanted to make Yahushua king, bro, and he fled from there.
Yeah, he disappeared from there.
It ain't our time.
It ain't our time. He said, well, if this was my world, my men would fight.
God.
It's not our world yet, man. It's not right now we hoping for salvation. Right. Fuck horses and big ass parties and all that. Because seeing what this shit finna come to, it's like you don't have a chariot to save nobody.
You know? It's much sweeter when the Heavenly Father exalts you, bro. Because it says that he that humbleth his soul, the Lord shall greatly exalt. Right. Like paraphrasing. Yeah. Just imagine, you think a man could put you in a high position? Well, just wait till the Heavenly Father, what he does with his men. And the scriptures talk about that we're gonna shine, bro. We're gonna have like a glow about us, like that movie. Bro, it's no the fucking
The Last Warrior?
Yeah, with the Jake that plays a martial arts student.
Oh yeah, Last Dragon. Last Dragon.
Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon. It starts glowing at the end. Well, that's the glow that the elect are gonna get when we in the kingdom, man. You're gonna know a member of the elect, bro, because they're gonna differentiate from your common Israelites too. Man. The elect are getting the highest office, man. Attainable, you know.
Come on, bro. Yeah, that's real. That's real status, right there. That's real. The brother had a dream a couple of years ago. He said he was flying. He was in the kingdom. He was flying.
He touched down and shit.
Yeah, and he said other Israels like, that's him right there. That's him.
That's one of them.
That's one of them. Yeah. So EBS a blessing to be an Israelite, but how much more the elect part of that number? That's a different type of, like the brother said, that's something man can't give you. You know. Go ahead.
Back in 2nd Esdras 9 and 11. I'm gonna start back at the top. It says, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was opened unto them.
The place of repentance is open up now, right? What's showing that we're in a grace period, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, understood not, but despised it.
Yeah, they despised it. You despised it, man. You got niggas in the world that despise it. You know, go ahead.
Says the same must know it after death by pain.
So the same must know it after death by pain. So that's coming forward those who are in the know, and that's coming for the world as well, right? Because if you could, like, they call themselves Hebrew Israelites, which they are, right? Not religion-wise, but bloodline-wise, right? Because people say, when oh, you a Hebrew Israelite? Yeah, you are too.
God.
You know what I mean?
God.
It's not a religion, man. Just look, stopping at a red light, like I said to somebody else, I said, you stop at red lights, right?
Yeah.
They was like, yeah. I said, that's the law, right? They was like, yeah. I said, does that make you in a religion? Because you follow the American law, does that mean you in a fucking religion? No, man. You know, this is our customs, man. This is what we're coming back to this. You know, go ahead with your precept.
I got this, James 2:10. I don't know if the brother brought it out already, but it says, for whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point, man, he is guilty of all.
Man.
God, man, and you know, and that can't even be taken lightly, because it's so many for someone that, you know, like the IUIC that push the law as much as they do. Like, for instance, when I was watching that video when they was talking about the whole 1,000-year thing and these devils rising back up against Yahweh Shai and his kingdom, they had those videos that they play in the middle where they fucking, you know, in the middle where they sit downs and shit, these animations and all that. And why the dude on the screen, man, bro had dreads all the way down in the middle of his chest and shit, and a perfectly, you know, lined up beard and all of this shit. And it's just like, how y'all gonna say that y'all following the laws, but y'all pushing those type of images too, man? Yep. Like, that shit be off as fuck, bro. And people just look right over that, like it don't say in the law that you shouldn't make, you know, any what does it say? Cut the corners, you know, of your head and shave your beard and all that, man. Like, they literally blatantly did that right in front of the people's faces, and their congregation has nothing to say about it. But then they'll tell you that they're following the laws, man. Yep. That shit is completely off. So it says again.
Hey, Salakia, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
It's a dude who at this little vocational school that I be going to. This nigga wear fringes to class every day under his shirt. But I seen this nigga hanging out with a faggot, man. This nigga got, you know, I got a picture of the nigga hanging out with a faggot and heathens at a bowling alley. But you wearing in the picture with the fringes on, bro. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Right. And a few years back, I did the same thing. I caught some dude with fringes. He was smoking a stogie, bro. He was smoking a cigarette and shit. I sent a picture. I'm like, I gotta get this dude. Shit. Send it to the brothers. Hey, it be them dudes with fringes, man. That be the most wicked motherfuckers that you could ever meet and shit, man. Because they fake, man. They ain't real about it. Because those fringes, what do they represent, man? It's a remembrance of the laws, man.
That's right.
And like, you smoking a cigarette or hanging out with a mo? Come on, bro.
Looking down at the law.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
That's wicked, man. I'd be ashamed. You know, anytime I go off for some shit and you look down, you see the fringes, that ought to make you feel like shit, man. Right. Like, damn, like, you know, I'm not worthy to wear these or some shit, man.
Exactly.
Like, damn.
Back to Jeremiah 31 and 30.
Okay, calm. So back in Jeremiah 31
I think you got a precept.
and 30.
Hey, did I have you going to
34. It says, verse 33, it says, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my law in their inward parts and write in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people.
Yeah, so this is going into that second covenant. So where once, because the reason why we came to this point in captivity is because we went on. Right? During the second covenant, we're not going to go on. Right. Actually, as a matter of fact, underneath the second covenant, not only is the law going to be written in us, but part of the promise also with that is that the other nations will be subject unto us.
Right.
Okay, so that's if they're subject unto us, there's nothing that they can do as far as conspiring or anything. They're gonna do what the fuck we telling them to do.
Right.
Okay? You can drop that out. Go ahead with
Book of Isaiah, chapter 61, verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
Right, and the meek is Israel. Meek is Jake. Go ahead.
He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
The brokenhearted, and the meek is Jake. Okay, go ahead.
To proclaim liberty to the captives.
Go ahead.
And the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
Right, we're bound, man. Right? See, that's the message, right? When we out here teaching and preaching, we teaching and preaching it to the elect. Really, our people are going to hear it too. but the elect out of our people are going to come in and hear it, man. Go ahead.
Verse 2, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, that's right, righteousness, that they called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he may be glorified. And they shall build the old ways.
Because the Lord said what? He's going to redeem us for his name's sake. Right. You know? Because wherever we went, we were so subject underneath the heathen that we brought a shame to the name, man. Really. You know, but the Lord is going to redeem us for his name's sake, man. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and they shall build the old waste, they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities.
Right, they're going to repair the waste cities, man. Okay, we're going to give the blueprint, but we're not going to be working, man. Yeah. You know, go ahead.
The desolations of many generations.
To give orders and shit.
Give orders, yeah.
Times, bro.
Yeah, right now, Jake is order takers, man. You go to your average, construction site, it don't be Edom like that in there working in the trenches and shit, man. Edom be at the office, doing shit and handing out orders, and he owned the company and shit. He the one that find contracts that you go build with, Go ahead.
Nothing about putting a screw on, or a nail or a bolt to a nut or nothing.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. Yeah, even when you have Esau in these high positions, man, it's crazy because when you really break it down and go down to it, like I used to work in a dealership, so I used to, work sales and all that, but the top Edomite don't even know shit about sales, man. He just in it because of nepotism, man. Right. Motherfucker don't, here is you grinding your motherfucking, even in the sports world, man. You know how much Jakes I know that could have made it, but just didn't have the resources, right? Didn't have the money, nigga, didn't have a ride to practice, man. Yeah. But yeah, you got Esau or these other, that got the funding. He could go to the camps. He could go to this. He can go to that. He can get notarized. His name, yeah, they know your highlight, but they know his name, man. Right? Oh, we could work with him, man. He's, you don't have the resources, man.
They go to all of those clinics posted by like NBA players and shit.
That shit costs a pretty penny.
Yeah. I didn't even have a ride to practice, man. I had to finesse my girlfriend for her car, man, at the time. Just eating my girl was doing with, let me get your car, man. I didn't get to practice, man. But whole time you got teammates that got the whole, these niggas got cleats, new gloves, all kind of shit. I'm like, damn,
right.
Go ahead.
Verse 5, and strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers.
So those strangers, right, are the heathen, man. Sons of the alien, they're a heathen. They're going to be subject to us because, like we got earlier in the blessing, they were made to be subject unto us, man. Even at the height of their power in their heaven, they do servant jobs. Moab, they good with massaging feet and all this shit, right?
Get some good massages.
They get some, good foot massages and all that, right? They clean good. Ham serve good. These heathen, they do good at servant jobs. That's what they made for. Yep. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Okay, no.
As a matter of fact, I'll get it. Go ahead.
On that real quick, that beautiful, like, all look at Elam, right? Yeah, they good at that tech support shit. Yeah, Moab was good at tech support shit.
I don't know which ones you've been talking to, brother. They give you a
they retarded,
bro.
Hey, bro, you get on those tech support, you call you call a number and you don't understand half the shit they be saying.
Like, oh man, let your tongue free, motherfucker. Get it off the roof of your mouth. Get it off the roof of your mouth, motherfucker. Speak. That's exactly what they do. Yeah, but Moab, good at pressing clothes and all kind of shit.
Your Nikes, your Jordans.
They make Nikes, Jordan. Yeah, they do all that. Good
hell yeah, man. But it won't be cheaply made in the kingdom. That's the difference. Now Moab makes some cheap shit and great. In the kingdom, that shit's gonna be made right. Or you gonna get put down, man.
It says Isaiah 60 verse 10, and it reads, and the son of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister to thee.
Yeah, sons of strangers going back into those heathen, right? They're going to build up our walls, and their kings are going to minister unto us, pay tribute unto us. Go ahead.
For in my wrath I smote thee.
See, in the Lord's wrath we got smoted, right? We went through the curses. Go ahead.
But in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
Go ahead.
Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day or night.
Go ahead.
That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall
for
perish.
The nation and kingdom that will not serve us shall perish. Right, so how are they going to conspire against us, man?
Right.
Go ahead.
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
So it says those nations shall be utterly wasted, man. Go ahead. That's how you know the kingdom is not going to be overthrown, man. Go ahead.
Right. And the glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious.
Go ahead. More on that.
Yeah, I'll read the last. Okay. The sons also of them that afflict thee shall come bending unto thee, and all that despise thee shall bow themselves at thy soles of thy feet.
Which are the other nations? They afflicted us, they hated us, right? They're gonna bow to the soles of our feet, man. Go ahead.
And they shall call thee the city of the Most High, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations.
Eternal excellency and the joy of many generations, man. That you can't conspire against that. You can't come up against that, man. You know, give me that. This is more to pull on immortality. Go ahead. And then what we get, go ahead.
Last verse. Isaiah 61 and verse 6. But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord. Men shall call you the ministers of our power. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves.
Yep. What verse you at?
Verse 6.
All right, keep going.
Verse 7. For your shame ye shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. For I the Lord love judgment. I hate robberies. For burnt offering, and I will direct their work in truth, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them.
Right, going into that second covenant, man, and part of this, part of that promise, man. Okay, go ahead.
And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed.
I bless, man, and with that acknowledgement that the Lord had put on us, that comes with fear, man. You motherfuckers gonna be too scared to come up against us, man. Right? But scripture say what? When we're in the land, there should be no more war. If they're building weapons and all this shit, like you said, then that's the instrument for war. It says their plowshares turning to pruning hooks. Get in Isaiah the 2nd chapter real quick.
Yeah, I got it already.
You got it already?
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Go ahead.
I'm gonna start verse 2, Isaiah verse 2, and verse 2 it reads, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain, the Most High's house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
Right, so that top body government, go ahead.
And shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
Right.
And many people shall say, and go, St. Andrew shall go and say, come ye, let us go up to the mount of the Most High, to the house of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Most High from Jerusalem. And he shall judge nations, he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift a sword against nation.
Yeah, so nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
Neither shall they learn war anymore.
Neither shall they learn war anymore. Right? So if they're building weapons, that means they're learning war. That means they're trying to come up against what the scriptures say, the opposite, man. How can they war against the people that's going to put on immortality, man? And be right. The only reason why we went down and became subject to the heathens because we went off. Right? But when you go to Deuteronomy 28:1, it tells you that following the law, statutes, commandments, the byproduct was having the heathen in subjection, man. That was the product. The Lord gave that for us, man, because the world really was made for our sakes, man. You know? And we were given a law, statutes, commandments to rule it. Right. With that. You know, but we didn't follow that, so guess who's ruling? The wicked. Okay, is that it on that?
Yeah.
Okay, Con. Any preset? Okay. Yeah, Baba Kashar.
This is Numbers 24 and 14. It says, and now, behold, I go unto my people. Come therefore, and I will advertise thee what this people shall do to thy people in the latter days.
Come down to 17.
Verse 17, it says, I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab, and destroy all the children of Sheth. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly.
Go ahead.
It
See,
says,
when the Lord come back, these nations are going to be subject unto. See, Balaam and Bala, I believe they were Ishmael and Moab. Yeah, Con. So
it doesn't really specify Balaam.
Balaam. Okay, Con. So it goes to show you that he knew what was to come. He's like, hey man, look, let me tell you what's going to happen on the latter days. When the Lord come back, all of them, they all going to be in subjection. Right. Right, is what he was saying. You know, go ahead.
It says, verse 19, out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And when he looked at Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was
Amalek is a tribe of Esau. Right? Small hat. Right, go ahead.
It says Amalek was the first of the nations.
Well, they were first because what happened was when we came out of Egypt, they was the first to war with us. You know, showing you that they have hatred towards us, man. Go ahead.
It says, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
So that his latter end is going to be that he perish forever. So how the fuck can Esau come up against us in that time when his latter end is that he's going to perish forever?
Right.
Okay. Let's end it with Obadiah and I'll switch it.
This is Obadiah.
Oh, you got a precept real quick? So I can go ahead.
Look, I was saying, if we went earlier than Isaiah 2, he's honestly in that day, the kingdom, man, and these heathen, they're gonna love being under us, bro. They're gonna love serving righteousness. Yeah. This guy down this place sucks, bro. He's a heathen, fucking heathen hate it. Heathen are at war with each other. Heathen hates heathen, bro. And they're all playing the same. They're all on the same side. There's Proverbs 29 verse 2. And the righteous are in authority. You rejoice when the wicked bear full of horn. So honestly, said this place has to go down. It can't stand. It can't stand no more.
This is Obadiah 1 verse 10. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was one of them. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day that the day of thy brother, in the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction.
Because they did rejoice in the day of our destruction. And right. they profited off of it, and they gained off of it. Just jump down to 15, over that one.
So verse 15, it says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As they have done, it shall be done unto thee.
Yep.
Thy reward shall return upon thy own head.
Yeah, so what you have done, it should be done unto you. Your reward shall return upon your own head, man. Right, so ain't no conspiring against Jake once we're right. Once we're underneath that second covenant, we're not going to go up. Matter of fact, immortal should put on. Mortal should put on immortality.
This is 1 Corinthians 15, and I'm gonna go straight to the point. It says, this is 1 Corinthians 15 and 51. It says, behold, I shew you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption.
See, this incorruptible must put on incorruption. Part of putting on the incorruption is receiving the law, is having the law, statutes, commandments in our inward part. Right? Because how can we die then? Remember it. You know, death is it comes from sinning.
Right.
You know, that's why scriptures say, "Who perished being innocent." Innocent of what?
Yeah.
You know, innocent. Because if you kept the laws and commandments, then you will be innocent. But we can't keep it, man. Okay, y'all both got prison?
Yeah, I got prison.
Go ahead.
Tom, because the brother was saying, you know, in the time of the kingdom, the heathen or the other nations, they're not even going to be, they're not be able to even think to make a move upon us, man.
Right.
Because when we follow the law, you know, the Lord had it so that the other nations were all of us in fear of us, man. Yeah. So how much more when we're in that perfected state? Exactly. So I'm gonna get this right here, Deuteronomy 11:13. They shall come to pass if you shall hearken diligently unto my commandments, which shall command you this day to love the Lord your power, to serve with all your heart, with all your souls, that I will give you the rain of your land in the due season, the first rain, the latter rain, that thou mayest gather in thy corn, thy wine, and thy oil. Basically, when we obey the Most High, when the Lord makes it that we prosper, man. So how much more when the law is in our inward parts? Right. So I'm gonna get this right here. I'm gonna jump down a little bit. Where is it at? Salat. It says, I'll jump down to verse 25. It says, there shall no man be able to stand before you. So that was when we were obeying our power, man. For the Lord your power shall lay the fear of you and the dread of you upon all the land that you shall tread upon, as he has said unto you. Yeah. So how much more when we're in our perfect state, man? That's right. So these heathen, they're not even going to have the notion to make a move against us, man. Right. Because we're going to be in that God-like state. Right. So they're going to be in fear of us and dread of us and all of us, man. So they're not even going to have the ability to conspire anything against us, man.
And like Apostle Tahar said, man, the Lord was able to read minds, man.
Yeah.
So, but he said, you know, we will have power too. Yep. Right? So don't you think a brother be able to have the spirit on them, just discernment on them to figure out what the fuck they doing and what they conspiring about, man? Right. Yeah. So they'll stop it before it's, oh, you had that thought? Come here, let me holler at you real quick.
Well, the Lord's going to read our thoughts, man, because it says that even before our prayer is finished, our prayer is going to be granted right there, man.
Right. But how much more when we're right and we're in the kingdom,
right,
where we'll be able to know what these motherfuckers is thinking and what they doing, man.
And you going to be able to put that thought in his head and shit.
Yeah, just to kill him, justify killing him.
Justify for homicide.
Can I say what?
I remember Rahab too, bro, like the spirit that Rahab had, when they came by those spies, and she was like, we have heard what thy power has done to the Egyptians, man. So like that same fear that those nations had back then is coming back at this time, but at a greater level, man.
Right.
Yeah. Because there's gonna be a perpetual fucking fear that these nations are gonna have towards us that's never gonna go away.
Yep.
Respect, man.
Can I say one thing, bro? And then I'll let you get yours. But just like on a common sense level, bro, think about how long it takes for this devil to condition the society to accept certain things. This LGBTQ shit. It didn't take long for that shit to be widely acceptable over the last, what, 15, 20 years? Yep. You know, you had Obama in office and shit. Then everybody accept this LGBTQ shit. Now everybody is widely accepting the fact that children as young as 10, 11, 12 years old can go through a sex change. All of these things are widely accepted in a matter within a decade or two, right? Yep. So think about us in that angelic state like the brother was just bringing out in the kingdom. And we beating our ways into these heathens for 1,000 fucking years. Yeah. After a couple of generations, they are already going to think that this is just the way life is, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
That the Israelites are on top, that they are all powerful beings. Yep. You know, they're gods. Yep. You know what I'm saying? They're the rulers of this planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? These heathens are going to know that. And you think about a couple of generations, that generation that comes, that's the only life that they're going to know. So think about that perpetually for 1,000 fucking years, man. These people are bending at our knees, man. We're using them for our fucking sidewalk, bro. We walking over them. This is going to be their lives. This is going to be their expectations as soon as they hit the fucking planet Earth. So after 1,000 years of this shit, you telling me they're going to have a thought? I mean, that's going to be far gone from out of their fucking minds, bro. Like, use your common sense, man. It took 20 years for these niggas to convince you that this gay agenda was cool, bro. Yep. So, angelic beings in that godlike state, after 1,000 years of beating our ways into these heathens, that ain't even gonna be close to being a thought, man. That they're gonna be thinking about some way to get from up off of this fucking ground, bowing at our knees and rising up against us, man.
And these are things, the elect be doing things that they've never seen before.
Yep.
These are men that's flying. How can you conspire against a man that's flying, that can teleport and all this? You know, you can't conspire against that, man.
They own to beat their ass before we had to get to them and shit. Like,
right.
You know, especially Moab. Look how he be beating this woman and shit. That's bro, man. In the kingdom, they gonna be doing that to each other and shit. Moab hears that you thought what the. They
gonna be policing themselves. They gonna, hey, Jake do that now today. They be like, hey, you can't say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you say some shit that's righteous, like about this, you know, alphabet community, they be like, nah, you can't say that. Right. They gonna be policing themselves, man.
Yep.
You better not say that.
State.
That might be a law.
The scriptures say that no rain or will fall upon them, bro. So they won't be able to produce. What is that? A famine will hit them, bro, if they don't worship us.
Right. There's gonna be punishments in the kingdom. I got something for that, brother. But go ahead, brother. You got it. Yeah, you got it.
This Psalms 2:7. I will declare thee. I would declare the decree. Yahweh Shema Shai has said unto me, Thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. We're gonna have a rigorous captivity, bro. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be fucking brutal, man. It's gonna be some shit that the earth has never seen before, man.
And for a long time, brothers grip is gonna be like that, bro. On that fucking that staff that we're gonna be beating these motherfuckers with. It's gonna be like that, bro, because the scriptures in Revelation say that even after they see this great destruction, the heart of the people of the earth is gonna be given to do evil, bro, to keep stealing, keep robbing, keep lying. So when we go out to do that mission where Jeremiah 16:16, where we turn into those hunters, that New Jerusalem, man, that's what that goes into, bro. That New Jerusalem coming down. Those are the elects coming down after their glorification, man, after they receive their crowns, after they receive their status, man, that high status that they're going to get. And now they're going to have fun up on the earth, man.
Hey, well, the scripture said that we're going to receive, the elect going to receive, what was I willing to be those men, that we're going to receive actual swords, bro. You know,
and we don't even need them.
Yeah.
That shit pretty much for like decoration and shit. Like,
hey, brother, I'm gonna make that sword light up on fire. You gonna get this
I got one to back up that brother Bar Saul, because the brother was speaking about how we were indoctrinated. Well, guess what? Hey, the scriptures speak about, you know, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you know, the law going out from Jerusalem, man. Hey, the heathen are gonna get indoctrinated, man. Right. This is Jeremiah chapter 12 and 14. It says, Thus saith Yahweh against all mine evil neighbors that touch the inheritance which I've caused my people Israel to inherit. So who are those evil neighbors, man? That's the heathen round about. They touch the inheritance, the land. They touch the identity of the Israelites. It says, Behold, I will pluck them out of their land and pluck out the house of Judah from among them. So they're going to get plucked out of the land of Israel, and any Judah that look like the heathen, they're going to get plucked out of them. But the Lord's going to gather all Israel, man. Okay, the scriptures say Israel shall not be ashamed, world without end. They're going to be confounded, man. All right, it says, And it shall come to pass, after that I have plucked them out, I will return and have compassion on them. Who? Israel. It says, and will bring them again, every man to his heritage, every man to his land. So, hey, there's going to be a compassion upon the nations. Okay, they're going to be put in their land. The Israelites are going to be put back in their allotted lands. Okay, the Bible outlined where they were, the tribes are. Well, guess what? These heathen are going to be put in their land as well. Right. It says, and it shall come to pass, if they will diligently learn the ways of my people to swear by my name, right? The brother just mentioned that. It says, Yahweh liveth, as they taught my people to swear by Baal, then shall they be built in the midst of my people. But if they will not obey, I will utterly pluck up and destroy that nation, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So if they don't learn the ways in the kingdom, they're going to be destroyed. So there ain't going to, hey, we read in Nahum, affliction shall not arise twice. Okay? They're going to have to learn the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, or else they're going to be destroyed.
This is Deuteronomy 28:10. It says, and all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. Wow. And that's exactly the, you know, that's how it's going to be in the kingdom. And that's going to be everlasting. They're going to see the power on us. You know, because guess what? Yahweh Shai is what? Coming back as an angelic force. They said he's coming back in the clouds with power and great glory. And then the scriptures also tell us that we should be like unto him. And that the feeble amongst us is going to be as David.
That's right.
David slaughtered thousands in war. All right? And that's the feeble amongst us. So how much more the strong man? All right? So why would a nation want to rise up in war against that type of power, man? It's not even going to make sense. That's suicide. Right?
If I may add to it too, bro, it ain't going to benefit them making war against us. Because when we empower, the nations are going to be at peace, man.
Right.
They're actually going to receive their fair share of everything, of the pie, so to speak. Because in Romans 8, it talks about that the whole creation groaneth and is ultimately waiting for us to get back in power, because they're actually going to get a fair shake of things now. You got it, bro.
All right, then I got this, man, because the brother quoted it. It says, Revelations 21, it says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven.
And because how we go up, it says when a twinkling of our eye, we should be changed.
Right.
But how the process is that once if we be those men, once we're delivered, we going up, man.
Yeah. Right?
But when we're going up, that's when the change happens. Because if you put it on the common sense level, you can't get to where we're going in these fleshly bodies. We have to be changed. Right. It says what? We'll meet the Lord in the air. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. So it says what? This mortal should put on immortality, man. Right, go ahead.
It says, and I saw, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for a husband. Now this time we're going to get it right. So we're going to be that bride, like we was reading in Jeremiah 31, where it said, the first covenant we break, even though the Lord was a husband unto us. Now we're going to come down as that perfect bride. Why? Because we're going to be in those new bodies. We're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments written in our inward parts, man. So we're going to be perfect. We're going to be that perfect bride that we were always meant to be for the husband, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, immortals, neither sorrow. Now, if you think about it, man, think about a time of war. Think about what these people are going through out there in Israel and Palestine, bro. You think them fathers that are pulling their children out of that rubble and shit, man, ain't just like drowning in sorrow right now? In a time of war, man, there's a lot of death, man. There's a lot of destruction. There's a lot of suffering. Everybody is uncomfortable and shit, man. Everybody going through shit, man. You think that we're going to have that in our kingdom where we're promised rest, man, in paradise? Yep. We're not going to have no fucking nights where we got to sleep with one eye open worried about somebody rising up against us, man. This shit is fucking crazy, bro. Like, the Lord... Hey, I'm going to read it. It says, verse 4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away, man. That's forever. That shit is buried, bro. It's buried with Esau's kingdom, bro.
Right.
It's buried away with Esau's kingdom, man. That shit is done and it's over with. We're never gonna have to worry about another nation coming up against us, man, trying to test us for our crowns and shit, man.
Now, you got to think about it, man, because while the missiles is going down, the elect is going up, man.
Fuck out of here.
And in the midst of that, you know, you see America getting that sea mingled with glass and fire. You see that shit,
right?
You know, like, you know, and then us being with Lord willing, we be those men. If we be those men, us being with Yahweh Shai in the air, right? Looking at like, oh man, like we done got delivered out of that.
Man.
You know, and for him to say that, like the brother just said, for the former things are passed away. You know, and it's like, wow, like, oh, we just made it out of that, man. You know, now we go down, and we go right to work, man, which we'll love. We're gonna love it. Lord willing, we be this man. Go ahead, keep going on that.
Hey, Khan, it says, verse 5, it says, and he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are faithful and true. And he said unto me, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and end.
See, it is done, man. Like, just to hear that from the Lord is like, oh, bro, we made, oh, goodness gracious. Like, finally, man, you know? Go ahead.
It says, Salakia, it says, verse 6, and he said unto me, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son.
Yeah.
And then it goes into the wicked, man. You want me to get that?
Yeah, get it.
God, the second death. God. It says, but the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake of fire,
which is burning at that time, right? Go ahead. Which is in that sea of glass mixed with fire. Go ahead.
It says, have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death.
Which is enforced by those thermonuclear missiles that's prophesied in the scriptures, man.
Right.
So to be delivered out of that, it's like, oh man, you know, and looking, you got to imagine it in your mind, man. Like, oh, we got them out of there. You know, Lord willing, we be those men. But this whole passage is even more motivation for you to get right. Just think about that, like, man, because that whole trend, when you read that, I can imagine the whole thing, man. Just going up, meeting the Lord, being changed, looking down, seeing the destruction, right, and then coming down after that, being joint heirs with Yahweh, turning into hunters, man.
And because through the Spirit, it was already written. So really, it already happened. The moment the Lord laid it out on the table, it was done, man.
Yeah.
We just waiting for it to come to pass. Right. The elect has already been predestined since the earth was made, man. You know?
What did the Lord say? What did the scripture say? I have spoken the end from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's already, like for the heathen to think that they got some kind of a get back or whatever, it's like,
for a nigga to think that is crazy, like, bro,
really what's happening, everybody's just coming to their lot, bro. Like Daniel said, you shall stand in thy lot once again. We all coming to our lot, man. The wicked is playing their part, and we as the righteous, Lord willing, we maintain, we're playing our part, man. You know?
You brothers have freeze?
I got a quick one.
Go ahead, brother.
You got it first.
This is Ezekiel chapter 34, okay? And I'll start at 27 real quick. And the tree of the field shall yield her fruit, and the earth shall yield her increase. And they shall be safe in their land, and shall know that I am Yahweh, when I have broken the bands of their yoke, and delivered them out of the hand of those that serve themselves of them. And they shall be no more a prey to the heathen, neither shall the beasts of the land devour them, but they shall dwell safely, and none shall make them afraid. And I will raise up for them a plant of renown, and they shall be no more consumed with hunger in the land, neither bear the shame of the heathen anymore. Thus shall they know that I, Yahweh, their power, am with them, and that they, even the house of Israel, are my people, say Yahweh thy power.
I'll get this one. This is Isaiah 4. It's basically the same thing brother brought out. This is Isaiah 45 and 17. I'll read it in the NLT and in the KJV. It says, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, with an everlasting salvation. He shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. This is in the NLT. But the Lord will save the people of Israel with eternal salvation throughout everlasting ages. Wow. They will never again be humiliated and disgraced.
Wow. Right. Humiliated because we were. And that was part of the curses too. My words, all this, right? They made mockery of us and all that, man. But the Lord is going to redeem his men, man, for his name's sake, man. Yeah, world without end. Perfect. Come on, let's grab that. We'll close it out.
This is This is Romans 8. You want to start with 17?
Con,
this is
16.
Okay, Con. This is Romans 8 and 16. It says the Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
Yep.
And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach.
Yeah, joint heirs with Hamashiach. You know, and when you go to Colossians, the 3rd chapter, it kind of goes into it. You know, that's our, you know, and Lord willing, we be those men, those joint heirs, man. Right? Receiving the thing, because what? The power that he will receive power to, right? Will rule. Obviously, the kingdom is his, but being his joint heirs will have rulership in it too. You know? Go ahead.
Con, it says, if so be that we suffer with him.
If so be that we suffer with him when indeed, right? When you became illuminated, you endured great fight of afflictions. Right? Suffer with him, right? Which you have to suffer certain different things, man. Go ahead.
It says that we may also be glorified together.
Because scripture say that the Lord is not unrighteous to forget your labor of love, man. Right? It's a reward for this, man. But being that we Hebrew Israelites, this is our job anyway, man. You know, because with Moses, right, in the land of Egypt, he would rather deal with Jake and suffer with Jake than to enjoy the pleasures of the Egyptians. You know? And that's the spirit you gotta have. You know, go ahead.
This is
and he was in a high place in Egypt, man. Moses. A high place in Egypt. Right? He was Pharaoh's daughter's son, basically. You know, she raised him. Go ahead.
It says 18. It says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Right, so the sufferings of this present time is not worthy to even be compared. Scripture said that eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard, man. Let's end it with that, matter of fact. Eyes haven't seen, you can drop that. Yeah. Eyes have not seen, if brothers can find it real quick. Yeah, man, because what we're going to receive and what we're going to get, I mean, this is not even going to come into mind, man. You know? What is it at?
1 Corinthians 2:9.
The water.
Yeah, this is 1 Corinthians 2:9. It says, but as it is written, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have it entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High have prepared for him that love him.
Right, so the sufferings of this present time is not worthy to be compared to the things that we're going to receive, man. And Lord willing, we get to keep pushing, man. You know? Because that's a prayer we should pray every day, man. Seeing that what's going on, man.
Right.
You know? But brothers, have anything else? No? Hey, so with that, Lord willing was edifying. Lord willing, you brothers got something from this video. Lord willing, the elect was edified. Lord willing, we did our job, man. Lord willing. Okay? So with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakadash. And until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.